Hello everyone, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today we have a grand campaign for you. Not the season yet. They're still trying to figure out the balance for each side, but our first map for today is going to be the Dunker Church, followed up by the Roulette Lane. Before we get into this, thank you to our YouTube members for the support. If you'd like to support, go beneath the video, hit the join button. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. So our regiments for today, on the CSA side, you have Colquitt's Brigade, 11th Mississippi, 30th North Carolina, 12th Virginia, 1st Delaware, Russian Legion, 11th Pennsylvania, and the 17th Michigan. Whereas on the Union side, you have the 42nd Pennsylvania, 30th Ohio, Free State's Iron Brigade, Hampton's Legion, Pickett's Brigade, 59th New York, 9th Corps, and the Irish Volunteer Brigade. Server pop for today is currently 250. Union up by 2 right now. In terms of artillery imbalance, though, looks like CSA only has 1, and they're taking it for the officer. Union has 11. So infantry in balance right there is going to be 9 in the CSA's favor. Frontline reporters for today. Representing our Union perspective, you have Lucian here from the Iron Brigade, 15th Wisconsin. And on the CSA side, you have Doug from the Colquitt's Brigade. Appreciate these guys so we can see what's going on the ground and also see what is going on in the sky. And if you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link and I'll put that in the pinned comment of this video. Something else figured out, there's a thing called hype, where it's another thing to comments and likes. So if you support this channel, want to help give it a boost in the algorithm, if you're on your mobile anyways, you can scroll down and there's like a hype button. You can hype up the video to boost it. So if you want to support that way too, you can. Anyways, first round, Dunker Church. Union side is hitting the CSA extreme right. They have a 42% ticket advantage. Was 52% 2-3 months ago. The devs then gave the defending side a 10% buff in tickets. And so Union on this map generally like to hit the far CSA left, go down that side of the map, which Union has all their flags going that way, which means that the Union this way is just charging in. They're trying to distract the CSA, pull all the CSA over here, and then Union will spawn in over there on their flags and cross the map. It's a smart little idea, although CSA isn't falling for it. CSA split up across the width of the map. Defenders generally do that to start the match because you don't know where the attackers are going to go. But they have picked up the little game Union's playing here of trying to distract the defenders. And we'll see how it works. I mean, CSA is playing an aggressive defensive position on those Union flags. And here comes Union, though.
Hold on to that feeling, boys.
Let's give them the business.
Don't stop, Dylan. Get up there, give them steel.
It'll work, it'll work.
Oh, God.
Lost calls my eyes.
So Union's dealing some damage here. I'm intrigued to see what's happening on the other side. CSA's knocked down all of the Union flags. That is about as rough as you can get it. Huge start for CSA.
Work together, keep in pairs, work together, brace defense. Don't step dance, don't step dance. Only stab the ones that come over, stab the ones that...
Good job.
And even though Union had the numbers advantage, they didn't have flags to spawn people in. And CSA is eventually going to take this back. So Union tried to do a little trickery at the start of this round, and CSA picked it up right away and stopped it. So yeah, I mean, we just saw what we saw. Union normally, though, like to hit this side of the map, go up here, try to get into the woods. Same on the left side. The goal for Union on this map is to just get into the wood line and cause chaos within the woods. CSA need to keep the Union out of the woods, and so far they have done that. It looks like it was Midwest and Colquitt's Brigade who's on this extreme CSA left that plucked those flags out. Moving towards the center here, you have the Russian Legion. And then in the center right, 12th VA, 1st Delaware, more in the woods. And then exactly on the CSA right, you have 30th North Carolina, 11th Mississippi, 11th Pennsylvania. The weapons that the CSA defense has got, they've got the 2nd South Carolina with the Enfield of the Springfield 61, and they have the 30th Virginia with the option of the Enfield Springfield 55, but more importantly, they have the Springfield 42, so at least half the CSA team has the choice of the shotgun if they want to take it. Union, on the other hand, they have the 72nd Pennsylvania with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 61, and they have the 28th Pennsylvania with the Springfield 61 as well. So we'll see how Union wants to take its big blow that they lost their flags. No more mobile respawns for them. Those flags have a 5-minute despawn timer on it unless they are dropped out of bounds, which it looks like 3 of them are down. So either one of the flags got out or despawned. But if a flag is dropped inbounds like these 3, 5-minute despawn timer, then it'll despawn and someone can spawn back in. If you drop it out of bounds, it's 30-second despawn timer to prevent trolling. But Union's gunning it up center. There's that 4th flag. Generally, you see the attacking team, or really any team when they lose their flags, maneuver to try and get those flags back because they're so important. But, I mean, Union right now is going up the center of the map, kind of at this little staging area here. They can push up center. When Union does push up center, they like to take this corner here and just, you know, try to hold here, maybe push into the woods. Generally, though, Union pushes here later in the round when they're trying to cap point, which is on the Dunker Church, you can tell, because you have that little 2 flag thing there. So Union groups up in the center here. We'll see where they want to go. CSA keeping their original defensive line as is. And I like that they have a couple guys forward on the down flags because Union might have a couple Rambos or so run over there to try to pick up the flags. It's not a bad idea. But, I mean, Union can go and get those flags. They're not doing it, and instead it looks like Union is content with just sitting back and doing a shootout, which is another option. We're fairly early into the match. 37.5 minutes left roughly on the clock. Plenty of time left, and I mean, you can sit and shoot this out, wait until you get your flags, and then move from there. I mean, you have the time for it. Now, you'll need to play a little more aggressive because you spent a lot of time sitting and shooting, but, you know, at least this way, Union can at least deal some damage to the CSA side, while not fully getting wiped and losing a lot of tickets. Because, I mean, Union's down a third of a morale stage to start. And you'll see every time someone dies, they have to spawn back at main, at least for Union, for the 3/4 of the team that does not have a flag. Union Artillery rolled the guns over here, which is fascinating. But we'll probably at least see this for the next 4 or 5 minutes.
Back it down.
But, I mean, that's huge for CSA, picking up that Union move to start the match. This is probably the 5th or 6th time I've seen that strategy done. And last time we saw it on this map, that same strategy, it worked. The whole CSA team collapsed down to deal with Union, right? Because when you're looking out on an open field and you see your whole opponent team charging down one side of the map, your eyes and your attention is going to be drawn to that. And you might not necessarily be looking for a couple flags that are roaming about. But unlike last time, CSA picked it up. And they really responded perfectly. They didn't even move. They just didn't overreact, and so this Union opportunity was gone. Now, what doesn't make sense, at least when I looked over from what I remember, I mean, these Union flags should have maybe been able to see the CSA guys staying over here, so I maybe don't know why they ran all the way up there. But it does look like the flags have despawned, though. And they are starting to move up. They spawned in a little sooner than what I thought, but time travels fast when you're having fun, as they say. Inspirational quotes here. Very.
Sprint to the rear and reload.
They're not any smarter in the Confederacy, Sergeant, I guarantee.
I don't know how this alters. Oh, I guess he's on the opposite side of the smoke cloud. Tyndall here. But we'll see what Union wants to do. I mean, with CSA being so spread out, Union could just try to punch in right away at one of the sides. Or just go straight up the center and try to defeat CSA in detail and hope CSA's reaction time is slow, which that can be difficult to do at times just because this event, they do use a Steam chat, so all the officers are yapping with each other in a call right now. And it allows for very instantaneous responses from the whole team, assuming there's good communication, which we all know that when people talk and communicate, everyone understands everything and there are no issues whatsoever. And we do have some Union movement up on this left side. 59th New York and Hampton's Legion are bringing a flag with them. They're the only Union group to move up. You can see CSA Center at least is starting to collapse over to the right side. Union already gets a little shot in there.
I just did. I misclicked.
Yeah,
One man per post. One man per post.
And
One
HL
man per
59th
post,
will
boys.
at least
Spread
stop.
it out. One man per post. We got plenty of room.
I mean, they did pull CSA over here. They are in a much worse shooting position than CSA. I mean, if we're just looking from here, you can see the smoke clouds from where the CSA side shoot, but I mean, it's very difficult to see where these CSA guys are, and there's a good amount of them. Granted, some might be hiding back a little, but I mean, it's hard to see. At least if you look over here from a CSA perspective, it's a lot easier to see the Union line than vice versa. So, it's just a matter of time before the rest of the Union team moves out. I mean, they're down almost 2/3 of a morale stage right now.
Prepare to move, 40 seconds.
And here they go.
Move it up.
First one there gets ankle feet picks.
IB, move it forward.
Now, CSA gonna see this. I mean, Union starts to push up to get flanking shots. CSA wants to counterattack. I love the Mississippi going out, getting close. 30th North Carolina is running up from the wood line as well. 12th VA is joining in. So as this Union side's getting overwhelmed, Union pushes up center. Not on point yet. CSA left is trying to move out to try and get a flank. But this Union group is just outnumbered, and they need to get that flag out.
Oh shit.
Which CSA is trying to countercharge here to prevent that from happening. Which...
Shit, this is horrendous.
Keep that flag up, HO.
looks like they will be able to get it out. A couple 9th Corps guys running over trying to help. Nice shot by Fletcher. But he should be able to get that flag out. CSA, some getting really close to this Union Center push Russian Legion. And you got CQB Midwest Brigade. They went out for that flank. I mean, if I'm Union right now, CSA in a sense is surrounding you on all sides. Union should really punch out. And they should punch out on this side where CSA is getting really close to them away from the woods. I mean, the shootout could potentially work for the Union side. Union hits engaged. CSA up by about a half morale stage right now. But
I got him. I got the officer.
if I were Union, I'd just group up and charge that out. But it looks like they're going to pull back here to the hill, which I assume CQB and Midwest, I mean, they might stay there because it is a little cover, but they might fall back if Union decides to sit at the hill.
Knees, balls, whatever.
I don't believe, boys. White balls first.
It seems like they want to stay here, which, I mean, if they're going to put themselves out here, you got to go. Pickett's Brigade's starting to move that way.
Give them help.
Get in there, boys. Let's go, boys.
And CSA can't afford this, and that's why they're starting to back off.
Drop that level. Put the fire in.
I mean, Union, despite being down a lot of tickets, they have a 42% ticket advantage. And so, I mean, they don't need a whole lot of kills to, you know, get back into the fight. So CSA's got to play smart with it. CSA right is pushed up. 11 Mississippi's crossing the open field here.
Keep moving.
Which
keep moving.
I don't know what their plan is here, because they're charging into Pickett's Brigade. The whole Union team is sitting behind this hill here.
On the left here. 11th over. Up and over to the left here. Oh god, what are we doing?
That's a good question. And they'll back off. Union didn't kill a whole lot of them, to be fair, but CSA can't be making mistakes. I mean, they've had a great start. And, I mean, they get out with a good amount of time and not a whole lot of casualties. I mean, Union, to be fair, right, Union was sitting here in the center. CSA had completely surrounded them in a sense. If you're in that situation, you need to leave right away, or you need to charge into one of the sides. And they decided to leave. I maybe would have liked to charge, obviously, but, you know, they got out. And, I mean, we'll note that, I mean, CSA left the woods for the most part to try to surround the Union, and that appears to at least even that ticket gap out a little bit. So, It's maybe not a huge decisive win, but you know, if you're clawing your way back into the fight, it's a good thing. But ticket pace has got to be increased a little bit here. Want to hit the defender down to engage by the 30-minute mark if you're keeping at least a consistent pace. So, first Delaware and 12th VA still holding out. At least in the more open spot, trying to get shots off. But, I mean, CSA, if they want, can try to play this for time. Maybe they're just staying out here, at least keeping shots going to maybe try to keep Union in the spot that they're in. Which, I mean, it's not like CSA can determine what Union does in a sense. And they kind of can. If they leave an opening, Union could take advantage, and then CSA kind of let them do something. But, I mean, the attackers are going to do what they're going to do. Defenders just have to react fast and together. That's what defending is.
Oh, poor Lieutenant. Fuck.
I mean, we've seen similar stuff on Colquitt's. I almost wonder if Union could do something instead of what they did at the beginning, which, again, I like that strategy a lot, that they did send everyone down one side, flags down the other, try to make your opponent make a mistake. But I wonder if Union could push up all three sides of the map and then gun it to the center. That makes the defenders spread out, and then when Union guns it center last second, it might catch CSA off guard. But doesn't matter. Union's pushing forward in the center. I think it's 11 Mississippi here. Immediately pushed down. They're getting nice shots into the Union.
Drop those blue belly bastards.
And Union's just sitting in the road here. They are slightly deflated, where the bulk of their line is. At least you can't see them from where our camera was a second ago. But Union taking shots at Colquitt's Midwest. Russian Legion over there as well.
Yes, sir. Fuck you!
And you can see CSA in the distance wrapping around, trying to just get flanking shots. They should have a beautiful angle of the Union line. But Union right now is just... They are deflated. They're just... Man, there's so many chances. Iron Brigade, HL, kind of forming behind. I mean, the thing with War of Rights is that... What an arty shot. 11 Mississippi, what another great arty shot. 11 Mississippi went up and over. I don't know what they're about to do, but they're about half strength here. They are, you know, they're a very aggressive group, and I like the aggression, but this is not it. I mean, they got decimated by Artie, and now they're just trickling forward. And they're trickling forward on their own, too. So that gets thrown off really quickly. Props to Artie there. But, I mean, the numbers on each side are very similar. If you're Union and you see CSA all around you, that means they're very thinly spread out. So you can punch out if you want to. Now, I mean, they're down half morale stage right now. And as CSA goes to engage, they've slowly started to work back up. Tickets are a little more even, but... I mean, we'll see where they want to go next. CSA is very spread out across the whole map, though. And I mean, you can kind of understand why CSA is doing what they're doing. You know, if they can surround the Union, shoot in from all sides, it's a great crossfire. You can push them out. 42nd PA is starting to back off here a little bit, reposition. Union has kept their flags back here the whole time. They don't want to put them in a spot where they can be shot down, delaying spawns potentially, and it's not like they're too far away. But with 42nd moving, the CSA in the open field back off to the woods. And what the... Why is there an arty shot explosion up there? That is so far away. But 42nd tried to move over here to get shots to the CSA in the open field, but CSA moved off right away. That was a beautiful response from CSA. And the Union in the center are slowly getting thrown off here. And they're going to pull back. I mean, Union just got down so many tickets on that initial push that I wonder if they're just scared. Trying to play a little more conservative to not lose tickets, which is how, depending on the map, things can go wrong at times. But I mean, the shootout is very inconsistent for if it works or not. From what I've seen, it hasn't worked most of the time.
Oh my god!
But generally, you would think that attackers would do better in a shootout just because they have more tickets overall, and both sides are trading the same amount of tickets just because there's so many variables going into a shot hits that it kind of minimizes most of a lot of the stuff. So yeah, I mean, you would expect the attackers anyways to do better in a shootout, but if the defenders just sit deep into the woods, it's going to make it difficult. Now, 42nd PA is running across the open field. They're probably going to link up with Iron Brigade, who's holding in the center here. Union is just... You can't sit here if you're Union. Maybe if it's the end of the match, but you're just going to get surrounded. And, I mean, the thing is, too, is CSA is going to play a little more aggressively and a little more ballsy and be fine with maybe losing a little more tickets just because they're up by so many. And so 40, I mean, that's how huge of a start this was for the CSA side. Now the rest of the Union team is starting to go up. Meanwhile, CSA left collapses in. And Union, are they charging? This is a weird angle to charge at. Although the Mississippi's just going to hit the flank. But Union's going to hit the CSA right. Bringing flags with them. And, I mean, they're going to get a foothold on this side, but they have to wipe CSA before the reinforcements shows up. 1st Delaware, 30th North Carolina, 11 PA holding for CSA.
He's dead.
And so Union gets a brief foothold. One of the flags were not brought forward, but the whole CSA team is starting to pay attention over here. Union has not been able to wipe the CSA right yet.
You guys ran into a fresh line, dumbasses. Fall back. Fuck out of here.
I don't know how loud that picked up. Yeah. The Union line's very thinned over here.
Get that fucking flag at the back. Northwest, boys. In those bushes.
You know, they kind of feinted going center and cut left.
Watch out to the left, BB.
Not a bad idea there. They did cut right in front of the enemy, though, which is kind of funny. But anything to feint it, I guess. Union line is holding 3 flags here, but CSA still have the woods and kind of the superior ground, especially if they flank. I mean, you still have about a group or so holding out in the center just because there is Union spawning in on that center hill. And Union does not look like they want to say. Not a bad idea. They got pushed off here earlier relatively quickly. And CSA seeing them leave is going to try to countercharge and get a flag, but Union got else. What a beautiful arty shot.
Get those flags. Get up those flags.
And Union's back into the center. Now the thing is, Union can't sit too long. They have to commit before CSA can have the time to respond. That Union company in the center, 42nd and 30th, have reformed. CSA, though, leaving the woods. Russian Legion pushing out. Kind of a shootout there. CSA, though, are charging this out. Very risky for them.
Sorry.
And so CSA will force Union out of that position. And Colquitt's brigade now moving up. Oh, hit these shots. Good amount of hits here. I mean, CSA's up by 5. Now 6. Union's got 12 on artillery. I mean, it's an 18-man infantry imbalance in favor of the CSA side. Union already has been hitting some nice shots, but have they been impactful to their team's effort to win the game? No. Wherever Union's actually made a team push, it hasn't been able to really make a difference. And I mean, Artie is best used when they hit the opponent right as your team is charging in. And Union hasn't really charged in. I mean, they've charged in twice, I think it is. Both have been on this left side. But the problem is Union already can't really hit into that woods. So Union's putting themselves at a huge disadvantage to have this many guys on Artie. And I know Artie, the most impactful thing is probably when they wiped 11 Mississippi earlier here before they pushed in. That was huge. But when a shootout happens, artillery will get shot and kill like maybe 5-6 guys. Those guys are back in, 25, 30 seconds later because with the 5-second flag spawns. And if the attackers are just sitting back and shooting, that Artie shot is not going to be able to be taken advantage of. So.
Oh, you're moving. Oh, that's bad. I've been busy as well.
I mean, if you're engaging closely and you see Artie shot hit, I would be very tempted to go in.
Uni?
Something like that.
Yeah, I'm doing
But Union's still down half morale stage despite.
No, I'm not serious.
I mean, we'll see what they do next.
No, I'm still a civilian. That's
I mean, CSA has really played a phenomenal game overall. They've resetted to their original positions. Again, just spreading out, hiding into the woods. And whenever Union pushes up, they just surround them. And I mean, Union can take advantage. They just haven't been able to. I mean, Union all charged the side, which is a good idea. They just didn't win the charge there. And it maybe too many of them died in the open field or CSA line just held. But Union hasn't been able to break through a very spread out CSA team when they really should be. And I mean, that's just huge props to the CSA side for playing a really solid defense so far.
Oh, that's funny.
That's because you guys didn't know that his avatar is actually a porn star in its free time.
So Union going back to the shootout for now. 17 minutes on the clock. Time and tickets are both a big issue for the Union side. Union can capture and win once CSA hits breaking. They can capture the point whenever, but if they want to win instantly, they have to hit CSA to breaking. And Union's starting to group up on this left side. I don't know why Union hasn't team charged down this right side yet. I don't know why they haven't necessarily tried it. Maybe there's something they know that I don't, but I mean, what we've seen with at least CSA a couple times is when we saw Union pushed up with 3/4 of their team this way, CSA still kept 1/3 of their team in the center and over here, while Union had a company here. I almost wonder if Union could keep a couple guys here without a flag in a shootout and then send everyone else to this right side and just hit. At least try it. Union's going up center again. Only half of their team is pushing up directly. The other half are sitting back. And it looks like 11 Mississippi, 12th VA are pushing up to meet them. The other half of the Union team not pushing up. Here we go.
Run through them, stab and move on, stab and move on, run through, get that flag, get that flag. Watch your right, watch.
Apologies there.
Need him at the fence.
Fuck you!
Step back on the fence.
Get out of here.
Rally on me, flags, rally on me, we're going back to Victory Hill. Flags, back to Victory Hill.
So Union's retreating as CSA counter charges.
Sorry, mate.
And, I mean, Union's done two things this round. they've charged up the center and they've charged up the left. And you could say charge in quotations because they've pushed up there and gotten into a shootout. But I know it can be hard on the ground, but at least from what we're seeing up here, I feel like you could kind of pick this up, especially 30 minutes into the match here. But CSA's just been surrounding the Union. No said this a couple times already, but Union just keeps playing right into it by going up the center. Now, they have gone to the left a couple times. The first time they didn't have their flags. It wasn't intended to win, so you can't really count that towards anything. And then the second time, they just kind of reformed in the down area there and didn't fully try to push them out. Granted, a lot of them were wiped trying to go in. So, I mean, Union's just playing over and over right into CSA's hands. And this is why CSA's up by a good amount as a result. I mean, if you're a Union, right, you need to make it so they can't necessarily encircle you. And I mean, if Union did push up this left side, like they have been, see, there's been CSA in the woods, and I mean, CSA might go out here. CSA might even come out here. I wouldn't be surprised to, like, really flank them in, but Union just needs to go and they can't stop. Definitely not going up the center of the map when the enemy's just been surrounding you the whole game. Yet Union wants to keep pushing up this side. Again, there's still plenty of time left, and because of that ticket imbalance, Union has an advantage to, you know, still win this.
Is the flag with
We got this shit, boy.
Still win it. But I just don't get why they aren't trying this side of the map. It's at least a little harder for the CSA to totally flank you. I mean, CSA would have to go far out to get into the cover if they want cover, but it would be it'd be fun to officer a match. It would be very fun, I think, to do that. Or like the Smoke and Steel League type thing where you got leading a whole couple hundred guys versus another couple hundred guys. That'd be fun to do. See what it's like to do that again. I think it'd be fun. That would be... I was talking to someone, and it was like, you should do a YouTuber versus YouTuber. Like a Kotal versus me, or like General Cody, or whatever. Just, it's kind of like a fun little idea. I think that'd be neat. Get humbled.
I'm sorry, guys. I joined HL now.
So, Union is... I mean, they're forming up, holding in the center. CSA still in that reset kind of position, mostly holding in the center, which, I mean, Union's mostly gone up the center left side, so it makes sense for CSA to have most of their forces here. It's an understandable reaction, because Union... I mean, the whole game has gone this side. And it looks like Union's going to do it again.
Named people are there. I'm colorblind.
And CSA push up instantly to shoot them while they're in the open area here. You have some of the Union up top just sitting back and shooting while the rest of their team is charging in. You can't half commit in these type of things.
Brace it! Brace it!
Get a post. One man per post.
Good,
One man
bitch.
per post. One man per post.
Union already overshooting a little bit when it matters.
One man per post.
I mean, you don't want a team kill. I can understand that.
Hey! You fucking asshole!
Oh shit.
But CSA hold on the right. And I assume CSA is going to reinforce and fully push Union out of here. And CSA is counter-charging. They got one Union flag down, maybe. Rest of the Union backs off. I mean... Union's almost down two. I mean, they're basically down over 2/3 of morale stage, almost 3/4 of morale stage. I don't remember the. Granted, watching all these matches of War of Rights,
40-second on the stop.
kind of,
You got the flag. I thought you didn't have.
they all merge into one. But I don't remember off the top of my head last time CSA winning this map. I mean, this isn't even close.
No permission to go get that flag.
No, let's go.
Good shot.
Kills. No, let's
Lol, you got
So, CSA resets, Union reforming. Down a flag, but that should be retrievable, all things considered. A couple might die trying to get it, but...
Hiding behind a hill, running.
Behind a hill, running.
Thought you wanted to slap your wife across.
Based on how this round's going, I'm very intrigued to see how the next match is going to go. This will be interesting.
There's gotta be like a new player here.
But...
Oh, I found Cal. Hey, Cal. Hey, Cal. Hey, buddy.
Where's the
Hey, Cal. Oh, you don't look like Cal. You're
I mean, Union's got one more push before they hit their final push, that morale stage. It might drop the clock down a couple of minutes.
Jabluskis.
No. Я люблю сиськи. No. Я люблю сиськи.
But I mean, Union's got two good pushes left. And I mean, it's possible for them to get CSA down to the last stand, but... I mean, Union can play this one of two ways. They can have a shootout go until Union hits final push. They might be able to hit CSA down a third of a stage. Or they can charge in, you hit the final push, have one good push after that. But, I mean, here we go. CSA, again, we're watching the same thing over again, but a new angle.
Hey, someone come with me. Quick. Stab that flag.
Slam left, slam to the left, slam to the left. Go left.
Union's starting to pull through the CSA left, but CSA right is moving over to reinforce. Union did not bring their flags up. They did bring two kind of up, and they're being forced out right now by CSA. Union hits final push. Clock drops to a little over 4 minutes. And you still got a tiny Union group still up here, but not a whole lot. Most CSA charging out, trying to get Union flags down. Because, I mean, if you can get the flags down and keep them down, they're down for the rest of the match. But Union was able to get two of them down.
Follow the star. Follow the shoe, boys. You know what them fucking mustard. 30th bump on the new line. 30th bump on the new line.
Guys, you sure are blind, that's for sure. God dang.
So one of those flags being picked up there by Ironheart. But I mean, these Union guys are on point. They are capping it. CSA kind of realize it. They got to turn around. They should be able to stop it. It's just kind of funny.
Get behind here. Get behind here, quick.
These Union guys could get a couple spread out CSA guys, though. I mean, CSA is kind of close to last stand.
Oh, how'd you cucks like that bucking ball?
Behind you guys.
Every kill's going to matter here.
I'm sorry. No.
Cut right as I was about to start playing the song. I mean, CSA, what? Lost like a third of a morale stage there? But CSA completely falls back. I think just because they weren't taking the point. It's going to let Union pick up their flags. And Union looks like they're just going to trickle forward here and try to push it. Maybe they saw them capping the point. Thought things were going a lot better than what they were. But Union tickets don't matter. CSA does. Nice arty shot. That was an okay one. It's not that bad, actually. The Union going down the road, trying to get up to the corner, that nipple position. but they want to try to hold at the end of the match. They could still win this. 2 minutes is a lot of time for CSA not having a whole lot of tickets left. So CSA about to drop in the last stand any second. Tickets don't matter, but every life does for them at that point. They don't respawn. CSA has to get Union flags down and keep them down. This nipple position's huge. So, I mean, just zooming out briefly, Union has slight numbers considering they could still spawn. CSA still has a wave of respawns to push in.
If you have a rifle, let's go get these flags up.
Wow. Union's going to be able to pick up their down flags, too. And, I mean, CSA has a fort. CSA just needs more bodies on point when the clock hits 0. Vice versa for Union side. If Union has more bodies, they'll start an overtime phase. The last group of CSA here, they have to wipe Union flags.
Here's point. Point's over here. Point's right here.
Union keeping their flags back. Here they come.
Here they come from the church.
It's going to be really close here. 10 seconds left. More CSA reinforcements, Paul, and CSA is going to take away a huge win here. I mean, just there's probably like 20-25 guys left on the CSA. Union reinforcements were streamlining. What a win for CSA. I mean, that's a crazy thing too, right? Is the fact that CSA played a very dominant round. Union really just got slaughtered the whole time, and the fact that it was that close is insane. It just kind of tells you how like lopsided this is towards Union. And I mean, you can maybe understand it. I mean, attackers need more tickets. Maybe it should be balanced, though. Who knows? But CSA, they need to play a pretty dang near perfect game, and they did that. Now, Union was playing into their hands, don't get me wrong, by going up the center over and over again. It let CSA surround them and just slaughter them in the open. Union should have tried to go for that right side more often. But, I mean, it is what it is. CSA got the win in the end. Union, they just need the full send in there. They got into a lot of areas inside. I mean, you can just look at this after action report. CSA responded instantly whenever Union did anything. It was perfect. We'll see you all shortly here for round 2. And here we are with the start of our second round, the Roulette Lane. Server pop for this is 263. CSA up by 1. CSA does not have artillery. Union does, and they have 12. So our infantry balance right now is 12 in favor of the CSA side. And Union, we'll see if it can pay off. Now, Union defense on this map is a relatively simple idea. You can see they're holding this stone wall, which is on the point, and this snake fence here that goes up to the top of the hill. If they lose this at any point in the match, they will lose the game. Roulette Lane's a fairly simple map. CSA just has to break through it. CSA has a 39% ticket advantage to do that. And the weapons on this map, CSA attacking, they have the 3rd Arkansas with the option of the Enfield and the Springfield 42. And they have the 27th North Carolina with the option of the Enfield, Springfield 55, and the Springfield 42. Union defense, on the other hand, they got the 1st Delaware with the Enfield and the 14th Indiana with the Springfield 61. So how CSA likes to play this is they like to form up here at the barn, and they will either charge center or wrap around, sometimes into this woods, sometimes not, and then gun it up the left side of this map, hold it here to have a shootout, because it's a slight deflate. It normally doesn't work over the long run, or they'll just charge straight in. Regardless, CSA has to, again, just break through the Union line and get a firm hold at any given area. Now, Union already is in a prime position to at least shoot the CSA coming through the barn, but it looks like CSA is going to push down this Union right side. Union has great shots on the CSA as they push up the hill, and it looks like CSA is at least bringing one of their flags as they push across. Sometimes you might see CSA run out of bounds to try to curve around that deflate a little more. It looks like they're just going to go straight in here, only bringing one flag.
No, Ferret's low, and Ferret is a main character at the moment.
IB, step off the fence. Step off the
Stay
fence.
off the fence line. Pull back a little bit more.
Make character Ferret, get away from the fence.
Nice strat, Rebels. Very nice strat. That was ironic, if you didn't tell.
It's that CSA flag that pushed up. You can kind of see it running back to the barn in the distance. But CSA are getting a firm hold. If you're Union and you see CSA charge one of the sides, you know what you generally do? You all push to that side to defend. It's like we saw with CSA last round. Now, CSA didn't do it to an extreme degree, but it's more important on this map than last map. Union needs to all be responding to this right side. Now, it looks like they might have been shooting at I don't know what, but maybe there was a couple CSA peeking out at the barn, but CSA is able to get a foothold here, and that's the one thing you can't have if you're a Union. But Union will hold this position in the end. CSA now sending a second wave. Looks like they're bringing potentially 2 or 3 flags this time, but Union has most of their team here this time. I mean, even if Union eventually pushes CSA back, if CSA get a foothold here for a while, with that their 42s, they can deal close range shotgun shots and just deal a lot of kills on you just because they're right next to you. It's like Boulevard Heights readout. You can't let the CSA sit right outside the berm and shoot you down. Same exact idea here. So
To bring our flags to the rear a little bit.
Union lines forming up. CSA, instead of charging completely in, are holding back in that kind of defilated spot to get into a shootout. Now they are down tickets. That's what you can kind of expect when you're attacking. But, I mean, if CSA just break through once, they can do wonders. And so, you do have, I think, one of the flags for CSA sitting back here. No, it's just a guy in a bush. Ah, there you go. Yeah, they brought up all of their flags. What Union will do sometimes is they'll have guys on the bottom of the hill, and maybe this is what Pickett's brigade is doing, but they'll wrap around to here. And, I mean, just look at that angle. Not even going that far can provide a very nice spot to have. And, I mean, Union shifted this way. They're not fully going over. I mean, even from this angle, it's still kind of rough. You can just see how much defilated the CSA is, at least from this view. Going up here, though, you can kind of see them, but it's a nicely little defilated spot.
Dragon!
Yes!
Move!
Move. Oh.
Boys, get out of the way! Boys, get out of the way! Shift it to the left!
Make way! One big ass cannon coming through! Holy shit!
So Union moves the guns, as we see there, to try to help out with that. It looks like Union did eventually move some guys down here. 42nd and 30th. And they back off exactly when they should. Right as CSA retreat. You don't want to have yourself sticking out like that when CSA's back behind the barn. So good job on Union's part. Again, maybe a little slow reaction to CSA pushing up, but maybe they saw something that I didn't see. But they held down here a long time. I let CSA get a foothold. Union respond, though, eventually threw them out. CSA, seeing that they were actually kind of holding there a little bit, tried to push up again and not fully charge in, but get into a shootout. And Union just had a perfect move, and now CSA is down about a third to a half of a stage. I mean, it's a half a stage. About. So, similar situation to what we saw last round. We'll see how CSA wants to respond to this. Union already getting involved a little bit. And looks like CSA has made their decision. They're just going to gun it up center. Already, it's exactly the angle you're talking about. I mean, just look at this view here. It's a long fuse time on that already shot. Hey. Oh, maybe not. Here they go, though. Union rushing from the top of the hill, trying to go around and get a flank. But CSA are just putting themselves on the stone wall, trying to hold ground. And so CSA did not bring their flags up. They didn't want to lose them. This push is starting to slowly get whittled out, though, as they hit engaged. And, I mean, some Union have really gone far here. HL, for the most part.
Shoot that fucker. That's 2 he's killed. Shoot him!
HL 59th going really far over here, trying to get flags. Not advisable if you're Union. But, I mean, looks like they just wanted to pop their shots and get out. They won't really pay a price for that. So, Union's up a fourth of a stage. We'll note that when you hit a new morale stage or you're about to drop into a new one, it's like the bar is longer than what you see, so when you hit a new stage or about to hit a stage or fall into a new stage, it'll stay there for a while longer than you would expect. So, and then once you start actually falling to the stage, you'll fall.
I want it so when we get in the road, we have good shots, but we're far enough from them to be in the melee.
So, Union reforms back up. CSA trying to get formed up back behind the barn. And, I mean, Union had good response times there this time, which is good to see.
Actually useful, alright?
Can I shoot you in the mouth?
I mean, CSA, I mean, the most you can hope for if you're CSA is you just choose a place to charge and hope it can go well. It's partially, in a sense, relying on defenders to make a mistake, to take advantage.
What are you looking at? For Christ's sake, take an and stay down.
Don't look at me like that. I'm curious.
So it's only a matter of time before CSA is going to group up and charge it again. They do have some guys skirmishing out in the distance. 12th VA.
Support our allies. I need you guys to be dropping people on the right side of the snake fence. Just shoot uphill. You see all that smoke? Southeast south. Just in a bit of fire. Hit them, boys.
Look at those hills, though, in the distance. Never noticed that. Huh. I'm so used to the flatland of Midwest USA that anytime I see a hill, my eyes get drawn towards it. It's a natural beauty. At least when you're driving through Ohio to get into Pennsylvania, you can tell when you hit Pennsylvania, because the moment you hit Pennsylvania, it's hilly. But here comes CSA again.
Это не ошибки командования Юга.
And it looks like they're going to sit in that deflated position. Now, they aren't bringing any of their flags this time. They're holding them back. Never mind, they're charging.
11 keep moving!
So both sides doing a little end around. Union were where CSA were up top, and CSA were where Union was, but CSA is knocking down Union flags. Some more Union reinforcements is trickling up from the bottom of the hill. Artie just fires a bullet in there. And Union flag ran really far out, I think just trying to avoid the CSA that were there, but they put themselves in the open. CSA has guys trickling up. Kind of going for the center of the map now as Union reforms up top. And, I mean, CSA is down 2/3 of morale stage right now.
Okay, boys. Come here, bitch. Come here, bitch.
And so, I mean, that Union flag is down. CSA are bringing their flags forward. Union trying to cycle some guys to the bottom. I mean, they have a good amount of guys up top reforming, but CSA are taking the center here, and this is what you don't want if you're Union. Union picked up that down flag. You see it on the left.
Right now, right now, right now. Charge that
Let's
flag.
go! Up the hill! Let's go! Up the hill! Don't do that. Don't do that.
See Union moving from their main spawn, at least a little bit of a wave there. Early capping does not hurt CSA. CSA was up tickets, and then they early capped. Union could regain tickets if Union's down, but Union's up, so early cap won't hurt CSA. CSA, though, just needs to get some ground and hold it, which they partially have on the corner here. They're trying to organize the team to go up the hill, because getting the top of the hill is the best spot for CSA to be. But, I mean, it's a very slow trickle uphill. Union already can hit some nice shots here if they can get them off. But Union's slowly going to start to reinforce this area, and they're going in. What is the CSA flag doing there?
Good job, good.
It just felt very far forward. So Union somewhat getting reinforcements, having some guys from up on the already up top. CSA have pushed up to the top of the hill, although they don't have a flag up there yet. One of their flags is down. Union already fires a shot at him. And it looks like Union's probably going to take this back. I mean, but look at the tickets, though. They completely evened out. And what looked like, I mean, what it was, Union was up by a lot, but I mean, you can see how one good charge from the CSA side completely changes the game. And what was a very good Union round so far has been completely
Nice.
It's now completely void. And I mean, Union's still slightly up on tickets here, but not as much as earlier. And so, I mean, I couldn't see the flag for a second. I was so confused. The marker blocked the flag, but I mean, CSA was able to get that flag out, and they should be able to go up and recover that flag over there.
Yeah. You better start apologizing hard on your knees.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm not doing that for Germany. No way. Oh, they did that to me once.
Move. Come on.
And they are trickling up here. Leather, Mississippi is right now. I don't know why they're going up here alone.
Let's go! Keep moving! Keep moving!
Maybe they thought they had the ground. But I don't know why they're going up here by themselves. I mean, they can get running out to try to get the flag in back, but here comes some more. CSA even that match out, and now they're just sporadically running around right now. I'm a little confused.
Походу никого нет больше, да, там уже никого нет. Контрмарш налево марш.
Контрмарш.
А вот они выбежали, да, вот они выбежали.
Hey, CSA, just take a minute, figure out what you're going to do here. Y'all are doing different things right now. I mean, it looks like they're all trying to move up the hill, but they're so spread out right now. Now they're down half morale stage again. So it looks like they're trying to bait, based on what we saw last time, they're trying to bait the Union to go up to the top of the hill. And then they can rush their flags up the center. The problem is, look how spread out the CSA is pushing up there. So spread out. And Union doesn't have to shift their team over because they're so spread out. I mean, they could just kind of pick them apart as they go across the open field. And I mean, you can just see the amount of bodies. And that flag, too, that's trying to run across is just getting dropped. CSA's just throwing tickets away right now. Union already gets a nice shot in there too. This is poor play from CSA. I mean, yeah, I don't know what this was. CSA had maybe not evened out the tickets, but had gotten it a lot closer than what it had been, and they've just kind of thrown that away.
Yeah, that's the right direction, Jerry. That's good, Jerry.
Yes, yes, Jerry, yes, yes.
And so, I mean,
Come on, Jerry.
That's good. Now fuck him up, please. Come on.
now they're bringing their flags forward.
They think they can move? They think they can move? Hell nah.
Get him, Jerry.
Roses are red. Weapons against me won't prosper. I summon Big Raga, the Op Stopper. Free Gojo.
Kill that officer on the right. Kill that officer on the right.
Nice little canister shot there.
Flag down, grab the flag.
Flags up. Flags keep moving.
And now they're bringing their flags forward. You know, they're trickling guys in. We're not taking ground. We're losing a lot of tickets. Let's double down.
Flag up.
Hey, grab that flag, grab that flag.
So,
Nice work.
I mean, CSA has just put themselves in a really, really difficult spot. I mean, they're down a whole morale stage. Again, if they win one charge, they can still, as we just saw like 5-10 minutes ago, they can even things out. I mean, if they win a charge, take the ground, hit Union to break, they can cap and win. But this is not how you do it. Well, he's going in trickled.
Come on, pour it in. Pour it in.
And they're content to stay there. Huh.
Я с вами, нормально. Все сюда, за мной, за мной, за мной, за мной, за мной, легионеры.
So CSA finally backs off. Union actually went up and over to get better shots in the defilade, which at this point, time isn't really a factor anymore. It's tickets. So I mean, it's ticket positive. But I feel like generally as a defender, you don't want to push out like that. But I mean, it forced them out even more. So.
Yeah, that was all Jerry. We can prove it. Alright, 5-9, you know what's up. You know what's up. Get your ass back on the fan.
So.
Why don't you talk about my ass, Hazel?
Whoa.
Onyx, pull it back.
So CSA is going to form back up. They've got three charges at a minimum. Could be a maximum. I would think they've got 4 charges left. I mean, I would think 3 just because a charge to go halfway through breaking, another charge to get the final push, and then you have a good charge after that. But I mean, a half morale stage loss for a charge is kind of on the extreme end, so that's why I say 4. But CSA is forming up in the woods. Now, the thing is again, they're up by 39% tickets. If they want to try to make this into a shootout, they can. They can spread out across a good amount of this area. They have the woods over here. They have the barn here, albeit they got to pop out a little bit. They have a stone wall, but Union already's been hitting good there. They can hold up behind this little stairwell thing, which whoever designed this, I'm surprised he didn't put a gate on the other side, just because it feels like you could roll your ankle here very easily. But you also have the house here. You have the orchard. I mean, Union, despite having the stone wall and the snake fence, is in a more open spot. And so, I mean, CSA could spread out. They have the time to just force this into a shootout and see if that can work for tickets. They can if they want. But, I mean, we'll see what CSA wants to do at this point. Looks like they are starting to move from the woods. I mean, Union knows they're there. No doubt about it. You can see they're running out of bounds a little bit, just trying to get out of Union's way. Union's starting to collapse.
IB, stay back from the wall. Just shoot.
Oh shit, they're coming.
Off the fence now. 5 yards back.
CSA have their flags with them this side. They're starting to win. Union running up the open field. Look on the left side of your screen. You have a regiment just sitting back on that stone wall. CSA starting to take the ground. But that Union flanking force is getting in, knocking down these CSA flags to prevent respawns. I mean, 42nd and 30th, a move that pays off there. Pickett's brigade held down on the bottom of the hill way too long, in my opinion, but they'll be the cleanup crew here. And now it's a whole morale. It's still a morale stage difference.
Kill him, pick up flags, Come on, we gotta get these flags up.
Alright, I said a half morale stage was too much. Ticket loss for 1 charge. I was wrong. It was too little. And we'll see if this bites him in the butt. But Lucian says, from Lucian to stream. Nice strat, Doug. Take it that as you will. But CSA lost their flags, but they have despawned or they got out. Because CSA, for the most part, was out of bounds. And so those despawned pretty quickly. You can see the flags over here. So CSA has got 1 good push left. Because they're going to hit final push. Clock will down to a couple minutes. And I don't know if they'll have the time once they hit final push to form up. Because they're probably going to hit final push in the middle of this charge. So...
Yeah, don't ask us to do it again.
One of us flags, I couldn't tell you who.
But Major, I'm a material girl. Are you fucking kidding me? The one part of the wall I got has a complete gap in it.
And I mean, CSA is just running through. They're really kind of spreading out right now, which you would think is the one thing CSA doesn't want to do. They're running through the open. 11 Mississippi going up there. Union shooting at them. You have Russian Legion going up center with some 12th VA who's being shot at by 9th Corps guys. Going down the right side of the map for the CSA, you got Colquitt's Brigade. I mean, CSA is just spreading out across the whole map right now. Which, maybe they're trying to spread Union out a little bit. But Union, I mean, they don't have to spread out too much.
Up and over, partizanem. Surrender. Partizanem. Surrender.
Заряжаем, примыкаемся.
Get this house. Shut the fuck up.
Get the house, idiots.
So, most CSA gathering behind the barn. That flag is running right through the open. I don't know, it hasn't been shot yet. Okay, yep. CSA over here are bringing one of their flags. Union saw them. HL. If you're going to do moves like this, all CSAs to go in on all sides. Nice shot, Artie. Because, I mean, if you go in on a flank on your own, and you don't have the other flank collapsing in, then Union's just going to be able to respond to hit that. And, I mean, Pickett's Brigade responded fast there. Good on that. HL shifted. You have some Union popping up. I don't know what CSA's doing. They're just going to hit final push before they can mount a team charge. And that's just confusing. I mean, Union will hit breaking. If they win on point, they'll win the game. But...
Stop them, please.
Looks like CSA charging on the other side. Yep. Already looks like it knocked down a good amount. That one a little shorter.
Brace it, take a few steps back.
Let them come to you, boys. Let them come to you.
There they go. 2.5 minutes. Union hits breaking. Spawns don't matter anymore for CS, or rather, ticket loss doesn't matter anymore for CSA, but they have the limited time. Union's had a whole morale stage to hold.
Independent.
Tickets don't matter for them anymore. Kinda for Union either.
Don't take the roll. Stay away from it.
CSA retreat.
So, I mean, CSA kind of mass pushing up on this stone wall. Union have shifted that way. Last little wave with flags for CSA have been brought up, but Union here to stop. I mean, CSA is holding their ground. So is Union. CSA is starting to get the point though. It's teetering. What was that arty shot? They ricocheted off a stone wall and killed a bunch of Union guys. CSA has been able to keep their flags up, which is why they're staying in this fight. No.
Luckily, you can't shoot a man while he's putting on his bayonet.
We're taking Union, pull back. Union, pull back. Regroup. We need a buster to charge. Union, pull back.
Someone killed that red.
Hold here, 40 seconds, let him come to you.
Union is starting to take it back. Artie gets a nice shot. Union main spawns down there. They can cap at like center of my screen across the whole road. You know, CS has been able to keep their flags up, but so have Union. And CSA have a lot of guys moving out of their main spawn right now. CSA flags kind of just roaming. One of that. Oh, there it is. It loaded in.
Get on point.
But wow, Union's lost 2/3 of a morale stage in 2 or so minutes. Not that it matters anymore. This round's going to be over. Union is going to get a win unless CSA can somehow put more bodies on point to force an overtime. The fact that both sides have kept their flags up, more important to CSA, has kind of been impressive in this charge. So that's it. Union get a win. So yeah, I mean, Union played a good round, all things considered. I mean, they responded overall pretty well to things. But you could see the times that Union was a little slow. CSA was able to take advantage and either hold a spot for a while or take another position and hold there for a while and deal a lot of damage. I mean, Union got a huge lead. CSA brought it back to even, and then CSA just kind of threw the match the rest of the round. Maybe they would have lost anyways, but that's the way to do it. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you're on mobile, there's a little hype button too that can help push this in the algorithm as well if you want to check that out. But if you want to support us more than that, you can hit the join button beneath the video. By doing so, you can get a live stream of all the broadcasts we do with no ads. You can advertise your regiment in the bottom of our videos and get an additional broadcast per week. Besides that, though, we have our Discord and Clips channel and other things in the description as well. If you're playing in this match, whether it be recording and uploading later or live streaming, send me a link. I'll put in the pinned comment. Anyways, appreciate you guys. Could not do this without you, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful rest of your night.